أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Indeed, As-Safa and Al-Marwa are among the symbols of Allah. So whoever makes Hajj to the house or performs Umrah, there is no blame upon him for walking between them. And whoever volunteers good, then indeed Allah is appreciative and knowing. Ask you, O Muhammad, about the new moons. Say, they are measurements of time for the people and for Hajj. And it is not righteousness to enter houses from the back, but righteousness is in one who fears Allah, and enter houses from their doors, and fear Allah that you may succeed. And complete the Hajj and Umrah for Allah. But if you are prevented, then offer what can be obtained with ease of sacrificial animals. And do not shave your heads until the sacrificial animal has reached its place of slaughter. And whoever among you is ill or has an ailment of the head, making shaving necessary, must offer a ransom of fasting 3 days, or charity or sacrifice. And when you are secure, then whoever performs Umrah during the Hajj months, followed by Hajj, offers what can be obtained with ease of sacrificial animals. And whoever cannot find or afford such an animal, then a fast of 3 days during Hajj, and of 7 when you have returned home. Those are 10 complete days. This is for those whose family is not in the area of Al-Masjid Al-Haram. And fear Allah, and know that Allah is severe in penalty. Hajj is during well-known months, so whoever has made Hajj obligatory upon himself by entering the state of Ihram, there is to be for him no sexual relations, and no disobedience, and no disputing during Hajj. And whatever good you do, Allah knows it. And take provisions, but indeed the best provision is fear of Allah, and fear me, O you of understanding. There is no blame upon you for seeking bounty from your Lord during Hajj. But when you depart from Arafat, remember Allah at Al-Mash'ar Al-Haram, and remember Him as He has guided you, for indeed you were before that among those astray. Then depart from the place from where all the people depart and ask forgiveness of Allah. Indeed, Allah is forgiving and merciful. In it are clear signs such as the standing place of Abraham, and whoever enters it shall be safe. And due to Allah from the people is a pilgrimage to the house, for whoever is able to find thereto a way. But whoever disbelieves, then indeed Allah is free from need of the worlds. O you who have believed, fulfill all contracts. Lawful for you are the animals of grazing livestock, except for that which is recited to you in this Quran, hunting not being permitted while you are in a state of ihram. Indeed, Allah ordains what He intends. O you who have believed, do not violate the rights of Allah or the sanctity of the sacred month, or neglect the marking of the sacred animals and garlanding them, or violate the safety of those coming to the sacred house seeking bounty from their Lord and His approval. But when you come out of ihram, then you may hunt, and do not let the hatred of a people for having obstructed you from Al-Masjid Al-Haram lead you to transgress, and cooperate in righteousness and piety, but do not cooperate in sin and aggression, and fear Allah. Indeed, Allah is severe in penalty. O you who have believed, Allah will surely test you through something of the game that your hands and spears can reach, that Allah may make evident those who fear Him unseen. And whoever transgresses after that, for him is a painful punishment. O you who have believed, do not kill game while you are in the state of ihram. And whoever of you kills it intentionally, The penalty is an equivalent from sacrificial animals to what he killed, as judged by 2 just men among you as an offering to Allah, delivered to the Kaaba, or an expiation, the feeding of needy people, or the equivalent of that in fasting, that he may taste the consequence of his deed. Allah has pardoned what is past, but whoever returns to violation, then Allah will take retribution from him, and Allah is exalted in might and owner of retribution. Lawful to you is game from the sea, and its food as provision for you and the travelers, but forbidden to you is game from the land as long as you are in the state of ihram, and fear Allah to whom you will be gathered. And proclaim to the people the Hajj. They will come to you on foot and on every lean camel. They will come from every distant pass. They may witness benefits for themselves and mention the name of Allah on known days over what He has provided for them of sacrificial animals. So eat of them and feed the miserable and poor. Then let them end their untidiness and fulfill their vows and perform dawaf around the ancient house. It has been commanded, and whoever honors the sacred ordinances of Allah, it is best for him in the sight of his Lord. And permitted to you are the grazing livestock, except what is recited to you. So avoid the uncleanliness of idols and avoid false statement. Inclining only to Allah, not associating anything with Him. And he who associates with Allah, it is as though he had fallen from the sky and was snatched by the birds, or the wind carried him down into a remote place. That is so, and whoever honors the symbols of Allah, indeed, it is from the piety of hearts. For you, the animals marked for sacrifice are benefits for a specified term. Then their place of sacrifice is at the ancient house. And for all religion we have appointed a rite of sacrifice, that they may mention the name of Allah over what He has provided for them of sacrificial animals. For your God is one God, so to Him submit. And O Muhammad, give good tidings to the humble before their Lord, who, when Allah is mentioned, their hearts are fearful, and to the patient over what has afflicted them, and the establishers of prayer, and those who spend from what we have provided them. And the camels and cattle we have appointed for you as among the symbols of Allah, for you therein is good. So mention the name of Allah upon them when lined up for sacrifice, and when they are lifeless on their sides, then eat from them and feed the needy and the beggar. Thus have we subjected them to you that you may be grateful.